Good morning. It's a beautiful foggy morning today. Look at that. We had a little bit of a rough night last night. About 3:30 a.m. we had some waves come up to the truck and kind of shift it a little bit, which was kind of terrifying. We were actually parked right here. This is the front tire hole you can see, and the back tire. And you can see the wave went all the way up. And you can see the line all the way to the dunes. So Nick had to get up and we moved from here to there. You can see it was safe, kind of. Well, that was pretty terrifying. So if you are coming here, make sure to check the tides so you don't get stuck in the waves. So we had a little bit of a crooked sleeping situation, you can see that way, but at least we were safe from the waves here, which was good. So we're going to spend the day here today. It's going to be a beautiful day. The fog should clear out in the afternoon. Gonna make some lunch and dinner, and then we're going to head out for the night because the tides are going to be continuously getting higher throughout this week. So beautiful. There's actually a lot of people driving around this morning. There's some organization that cleans the beaches, and all the volunteers were out today, which is really nice because there is a lot of trash that washes up here on this coast. Probably on every coast, but especially here on this one. So it's really nice of them to spend their Saturday morning cleaning up the beach. I did want to make a tiramisu for tonight. It's no bake. The only cooking that you have to do is cooking the eggs over a bain-marie, melting it with the sugar, and then you just put it all together, and it needs to sit in the fridge, preferably overnight, but we're going to just let it sit for a few hours for dinner. That way the flavors can all infuse together in the cake. We are going to have an early dinner tonight because we are going to be heading out of Corpus Christi tonight. The tide is going to be gradually getting higher throughout the week. We've already been here for 4 or 5 days, so we've experienced it, and I think after tonight we're kind of ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that tiramisu, that way we can have it for our dinner. Alright, I have all of my ingredients ready. Have my lady fingers, the coffee to dip them in, and the cream. Oh, and I do have cocoa powder behind me. So it's just a matter of assembling it at this point. I did want to point out that I did half the recipe. Normally you make a 9 by 13 pan, but I just have this. I think this should be about half. First layer in. I dip them for about 1 to 2 seconds. Time for the cream. It's ready. Look at all the layers in there. Yummy. Alright, we're going to set it in the fridge so it can infuse all the flavors.
It's already burning. Alright, looks like the tortilla is heated up. Then put some steak on. Should I do 2 pieces? Probably. Get some avocado. Put some salsa on.
Should I squeeze some lime juice on you?
Yep.
Should I squeeze some lime juice for you?
Not me. Should I squeeze some lime juice in your eye? Yes, sure.
Oh man, that looks so good.
Alright, let's give it a try.
Perfect. Should I just give it a try right away? That's delicious.
Oh, finally we're eating. So hungry. Yeah, these are so good. Usually when you buy tacos, you just get a small piece of steak. Here we have a lot of steak, a lot of salsa.
Yeah, you make it how you want it.
Yeah, so delicious.
How about last night, eh? Man.
Yeah, we had a pretty rough night yesterday. Well, this night. We barely slept. I'm like barely talking. Around 3:30, I heard 4 Jeeps drive on this side of us. Our camper was parked down like a couple of feet more down there. Usually people drive on that side. I was wondering why they're driving on this side. I'm like, that's weird. So it's 3:30 a.m. I got up to look what's going on. And the whole truck and camper just shifted. The waves came in so far out, they washed the sand out and shifted the whole...
Yeah, they came up all the way up to here. It was terrifying because we thought we were getting like swept out to sea.
Yeah.
At 3:30 in the morning.
Well, at first I was like sleepy, so like I was standing up because I was looking at what the Jeeps were doing that drove by. And when it shifted, kind of went back, so I thought I was like passing out or something. I'm like, what is going on?
It was scary.
A weird situation. And then like wait up, that's probably the waves. We opened the camper and looked outside, and like there was just like water coming in, going away and coming in.
Literally, like you look out the door and there's water.
It looks like you're parked in the ocean, yeah.
Oh,
like it would go
man.
back a lot and then would come back in.
One off wave just would like go all the way up here.
Yeah, it's weird because we park like everyone else parks,
Yeah.
far from the water, and we parked like that for a few days already.
Yeah.
And it's been fine, except yesterday.
Gotta
And-
watch the tides, but we're not from here, so we don't know. Like even if we watch the tides, we don't know where the tide would go.
Yeah, we kind of
So-
park like everyone else parks.
Yeah, we try to watch what other people are doing.
So I don't know if the other people had the same issue or not. When I went outside, the waves were like far away, and then they would come in. It's a far distance, like what, 50 feet or something?
Yeah.
So it was like
Crazy.
really weird. I had to get ready, get up, get dressed, repark the camper all the way up to the dunes as far as I could go. That's why the whole camper's like crooked a lot.
And we had to sleep like this.
Yeah. So then we barely slept after that.
Still worried. Like, what if another wave comes and like washes you away up here?
Yeah, so at night when I went out to move the truck, I was wondering if I was going to be stuck or not. Because we were in the water pretty much, but it drove out, seemed to be fine. And then in the morning we were sleeping, then we kind of like woke up and there's like some people like parked in trucks here.
Yeah, there's people walking around,
Yes.
talking around the truck camper.
And since our campers like shifted a lot,
And I'm like, great, it probably got stuck and people are like looking at our camper.
yeah, trying to see if we need help or something. But it turns out that people are just driving down the beach collecting trash.
Yeah, there's
Like-
some like volunteers collecting trash on the beach all this morning, which is nice of them.
So pretty much, yeah, again in the morning I went out. I was expecting the truck to be stuck completely because the people were like walking around. We didn't know they were collecting trash. We thought they were just walking around like talking, and we thought they were like thinking we need help or something. I went outside expecting the camper to be stuck. Me and Julie were already planning how we were gonna dig ourselves out and get ourselves out of this situation.
Yeah, it was just one of those nights.
But then I came outside. I saw that everything's fine. Nothing got dug in or sunk in, so definitely a weird situation.
Your worst nightmare on the beach.
Yeah.
Is you're gonna be washed out to sea.
Yeah. But no, like at night when I went out, like Yeah, you open the camper door, you walk out, and when the wave's in, like this whole area is full of water. It's flooded.
Yeah.
So it's like weird. I would have to like wait for the water to retreat to go look around what's going on, and then like climb back on the stairs when the water's come back in.
Yeah.
So it was a weird situation.
Time to eat tiramisu! Woohoo! How big of a slice do you want?
It's like 1/6.
1/6. Okay.
I'll eat some later.
Okay. Yum. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, it smells good. Made fresh today?
Yeah. It is really moist.
Yeah, it's really good. Probably eat the whole box right away.
I haven't eaten this in so long.
Yeah.
I love this cream. So good.
Yeah, I'll probably eat another slice too.
Yeah. We're gonna finish our dessert and then pack up and head out.
Yeah.
That's it for Corpus Christi and the Texas coast. Let us know if you enjoyed this type of truck camping video, because we normally do more like traveling and we don't do this stuff a lot. Let us
Just truck
know.
camping stuff.
Yeah.
This Padre Island National Seashore. It's a really cool area.
Yeah. I was saying it's crazy how long this coast is and it's available to the public. People are just camping
Yeah.
on their Saturday.
If you drive down more, there's like no one there at all.
Yeah.
I mean, like we barely drove in, not much, not far, and there's like no one here. So really cool area.
If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a like, because it makes us really happy to see that you liked our video. Subscribe if you're new here. And thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
My shirt, the whole shirt's like right here. Oh my goodness. Okay.